Angela Strachan. I'm with the International Trade Center in Geneva, and we are an agency of the United Nations and the WTO, and we are the only agency that is 100% devoted to the private sector, and specifically to export-ready SMEs or to exporting SMEs. And so we provide technical assistance to SMEs in terms of trade finance, in terms of issues on trade law, trade facilitation, trade intelligence, packaging, all sorts of various areas. And we provide this with support funding through our parent companies, but also with the assistance of donors. With respect to trade finance, we're working very closely with the African Development Bank, specifically in Zambia, as well as partners with the ILO, and working through Zanaco and Investtrust to provide lines of credit to qualifying SMEs. Okay. In this respect, we help to build a capacity. We help to train the SMEs on how to present themselves to the banks, to the two banks, to ensure that they can get the loans. Okay. Because in many cases, SMEs do not, unfortunately, don't have the capacity. Good idea, but they don't present themselves.
Do you train SMEs to get loans?
Yes, absolutely. We train them on to how to improve the quality of their businesses and their business proposals, and also just their general presentation, how they present to the banks, so that they can sell their ideas, they are able to get the idea across. And then on the other hand, we also train the banks to better assess the non-collateral risk. Because many times the banks only look at collateral, and we say to them, sometimes you need to look at the quality of the project. You need to look at the managerial skills and the other factors, positive factors that the entrepreneur can bring to the business. And so when we do that, we try to match both entities, the SME and the bank. We give the bank some tools so that they're better able to assess the proposals that they receive from the SMEs, and they can assign some other scoring methodologies, and that helps to bridge the gap between SMEs and the banks, and in the end to allow more SMEs to access finance, and also to reduce the level of default, because SMEs now have better business proposals. They understand what it is that banks are looking for, and also how to strengthen their operations. So overall, it works for both sides.
Do you think the events in North Africa will have an impact for the SMEs?
I think what we are seeing is that there is more funding becoming available for just to address some of the problems of youth, which is some of the points raised earlier. Quite a number of, I know the Arab League, the Arab Fund, the Arab League has put out about $500 million, I believe, for SMEs for trade finance in North Africa and elsewhere. So I don't think it's going to take away funds from sub-Saharan Africa. I don't think so at all. I think there is enough funds out there. What is lacking are good projects to access those funds. Okay. And this is where we come in, ourselves and other providers.
Okay. Well, what do you mean by good projects?
Projects which are sound. The projects which are building products and services for which markets have been established. Okay. Because many times, sometimes SMEs have great ideas, but there are no markets for the products. So first of all, there needs to be a market. Then the product needs to be sound. Then the persons who are running the business, they themselves need to be fit and proper, as they say in banking. And so they need to have the ability to manage their operations properly, to manage the sales, to manage production, to manage marketing, to plan for the long term. And so this is what we try to, through our counseling support, we try to help SMEs to grow and to build viable business plans and to plan for the future.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.